Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. And here's Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jose Peraza.
And that's in there for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they hate D-Row. This has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
One of those few occasions we're happy to be inside this place. 98 and humid outside, but a steady 72 degrees here inside. Yarbrough has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
One of the keys to being a good player, it's not how old you are, but it's how talented and how smart you are. This guy, one of the better young hitters in the game of baseball right now.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Digging in now, Daniel Robertson. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Hops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Wendell aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Settling in now, Jose Martinez, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
No, that's low.
4-1. A ball and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Adam?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot.
He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting 5th.
Stepping in now, number 25. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 5th.
Striding into the box,
baseman,
Brendan Lowe.
number 8.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-0.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The count now at 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Slice down the left side, but foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Yandy Diaz would be next. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The Red Sox do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side.
Leading off for the Rays, the third baseman, Yandy.
First offering on its way.
Diaz.
First pitch center misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Miguel Margot.
First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Michael Perez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it one down.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young pup.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gago.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays tack on one more. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there. And it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting none.
Set to get his day started, Mitch Moreland. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Moreland, originally from Mississippi. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a liner, but foul. One out, nobody on. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though. This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
1-1 the count now. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's J.D. Martinez. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. On the year, Martinez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And he fouls this one off. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Peraza at third. Bogarts over at second. Martinez at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the Sox leave him loaded. They're down 4-0.
And leading
now
up
at the plate, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The left fielder, number 11.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hunter Renfroe. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Ball 1, no strike.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Takes this the other way to right. Pilar is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. And they're runners at the corners now. low for ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Diaz is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the two-out threat will not come to. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Bradley Jr.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Christian Vasquez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High in the air down the right field line. Wendell sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. Red Sox go down. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1-2.
Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, number 7.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. That's inside. 2-0. Margot stands at second with no outs. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The right fielder, number 18.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. From the stretch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Daniel Robertson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before. And that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around the score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Mitch Moreland will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Ready once again, Jose Peraza. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Ball 3.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play. possibility here that could get them out of the inning. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Pulled toward right center field. Wendell is in pursuit. 1 run is scored, and a second run is across. Martinez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Now the third man is scored.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll lay down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So striding in, Christian Vasquez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Heading out towards shallow right. Wendell will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. Number 8.
Riding in once again, Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Here comes another. The 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Pilar. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The center fielder,
stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's 0 for 5. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Now the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Kevin Pilar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order goes. Standing in, Michael Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, number 7.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Wendell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now in the box, Daniel Robertson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit out toward second. Peraza takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Oliver Drake is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start. Inning number 7.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I got 2-1 the count.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Martinez.
He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 the count. The set and the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Wendell ranging back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Chaz Rowe will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe. Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael
Devers, the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Devers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 4. Into the box now, Jose Martinez singled home a run in his last time up.
Baseman, Jose Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Hunter Renfroe will stand in. Ryan Brazier takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 70.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit out towards second. Peraza moving to his right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, number 25. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 5-4. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Anderson, a Minnesota-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So striding forward now, Michael Chavis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 1. In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-2. And he popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
The right fielder, number 5.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play, and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? Striding in, Mitch Moreland. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
In his career, Moreland has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A ball and a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chavis on third with 2 out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Wendell is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. Red Sox leave 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Ready for another chance? Brandon Lowe. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Both Sox are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball one. It was
Count
a flyout for him in his last trip.
That's ball
And he
2.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. Finds the zone. Strike one. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Comes set, and the 0-1 fouled off. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. High pop-up. Chavis shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Michael Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Diego.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
The count is 1-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
1-0.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bogaerts stands at first with 1 out. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Red Sox down to their final out now. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Skied down the left field line. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Three and two the count for Rafael Devers. 2 out with the man at first. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Full count now, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today.